Play ball!
That joint fuck around, come out through that joint right here. Y'all already know what's up, man. It's your boy Young H, man, representing the BX to be exact. You know what I mean? Kingsbridge, 4 train, fastest way to get where I be. Y'all already know, man. Mr. Uptown, you know what I'm saying? We in the building, man. New project on the way, New York Minute. You know what I'm saying? You know that joint for sure gonna be a hit, man. You know what I mean? It's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Rough. You know what I mean? I went to Wharton High School. You know what I'm saying? That joint right there was like a fucking jail. You know what I mean? My bad if I curse, but that shit was like a jail in there. You know what I mean? Kingsbridge, Fordham Road. You know what I'm saying? You know, every day, man, try and get it. You know what I mean? Gotta hustle to get your way out. Get out. You know what I mean? You know how that go? Just the environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, being in the Bronx with the gangs, you know what I'm saying? Growing up in that type of, you know what I'm saying? Rats, bigger than motherfucking pets. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas is pets. That's one of the hardest joints, for sure. Like, you got these big ass rats coming in, breaking in your kitchen or shit, you know what I mean? You paying $1,300 to live in the bathroom, you know what I mean? You got the rats breaking this shit in, nigga. That shit rough, man. That might be one of the toughest joints, man. Word up. Word up, man. I mean, but on the personal, like, you know what I'm saying, it's just the realest survive, you know what I'm saying? That shit is, you know, that shit is a New York Minute, for real, like, you know, anything could change, you know what I'm saying, in the blink of an eye, you know what I mean? You coming down outside a play or whatever it is, like, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean, block wars, you know what I'm saying? You from, let's say I was from 196, so it's like you got beef right up the block, you got beef down the block, you know what I mean? Like, it's rough, man. That's one of the most toughest I ever dealt with, you know what I mean? Word up. That right there, I mean, that's the hardest thing in life, you know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, I'm a father, you know what I'm saying? 3 girls, you know what I mean? Working as well, trying to stay out of the streets, and then give to the music, you know what I'm saying? The music is like a 24/7 thing, man, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man, I just wake up every day and get it, man, you know what I'm saying? And I find the strength, you know what I'm saying, to put on every day, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's something I love, like, I can't stop doing this shit, you know what I mean? I've been on the ground for like over 20 years probably, you know what I mean? And I'm still here, man. So, you know, if I'm still here, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, you know what I mean? Thank God, you know what I mean? Word up, because that's where the strength come from, you know what I mean? He allowed me to wake up every day, you know what I mean? To be able to provide for me, for my family, and for the music, you know what I'm saying? Get ready to run, champ. Oh, that was the miss. That was the miss, champ. You know, I'm from the Bronx, so of course, you know, I'm gonna go with some Bronx, you know what I mean? Big Pun, you know what I'm saying? Throw some Fat Joe in there as well, you know what I mean? R.P. the Fred the Godson, you know what I mean? Nas, all hip hop, man, you know what I mean? This is the hip hop, you know what I mean? Like the pioneers, man, is the reason why I fell in love with what hip hop is, you know what I'm saying? So definitely gotta go with my, you know what I mean? Big L, you know what I mean? Harlem, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot, man, you know what I'm saying? To each his own, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody's a fan of what, you know, they're a fan of, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I just, you know, I'm not too big on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't my cup of tea, but I respect it. Music is music at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing like what the music was, you know what I'm saying? That's why, as you see, all that is coming right back to where it was, you know what I'm saying? Word up, because you got everybody dropping right now, you know what I mean? Everybody coming, look, Slick Rick just dropped the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, if you doing that other type of music, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, keep going, keep rocking. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. Word up. Ooh. That was a hit, though. That was a hit, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just me, you know what I mean? Like my aura, you know what I'm saying? Like I make that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I come in here with a black tee on with it, and I'm still gonna, you know what I mean? The way I carry myself as a person, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think like the clothing really like make the person, you know what I mean? It's just something that you can be like, oh yeah, that shit look alright, you know what I mean? But you could look alright and be a cornball, you know what I'm saying? So you know how that goes, so. Word up, a lot of these corny niggas out there too, man. You know what I mean?
He kept it his
You know what I mean? Hey, I'm a Bronx nigga champ. You know what I mean? Word up, man. We keep it 100, man. You know what I'm saying? That was the one.
That's the one.
That's the one, champ. Oh, in my opinion, I don't think there's really nothing hard about being an artist. You know what I mean? It's just you gotta have a vision of where you gonna go as an artist. You know what I mean? And of course, you need the funds. Cause you know what I mean? Without the funds, this shit not moving. This shit is like the drug game. You know what I mean? The music is drug, so it's kind of like if I got this fire, how am I gonna get it out there? You know what I'm saying? So gotta have the money, man. Then you know, just keep grinding. You know what I mean? And you know, wish on a star. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's how it goes, brother. You know what I mean? I can't lie. You know what I mean? Look, man, like I've been on the grind my damn self for like 20 years. So look at that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I wish on a star every day. Yeah, I'm not about to sit there and be like, oh, like, yeah, I'm doing all right, but I still like, damn, like when I'm gonna get my opportunity to just one record up. You know what I'm saying? I be on Hot 97. You know what I mean? Shout out to Spazzo, always playing me on Hot 97. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Double XL, you know what I mean? 1 in 2012 in the Underground Music Awards. And look, I'm still here grinding, still chasing, and still wishing on a star, man. You know what I'm saying? Word up. New York Minute, man. Yeah, that shit's terrible, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I mean, you know, it's a blessing, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I feel like they need me every day. You know what I'm saying? To them, I'm like, I'm their Superman. You know what I'm saying? So to them, it's like no off days. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a little harder though, because you know you got to deal with certain situations. You know what I mean? They growing up. You know what I mean? And little girls and little niggas. You know what I mean? You know how that go, man. But you know, it's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? Word up. My nigga right there is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I already know what's up, man. Young H here, you know what I'm saying? The project on the way, New York Minute. I got Ransom on there, you know what I'm saying? I got Actually On, you know what I mean? Produced by Major, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a dope one, man. New York, you know what I'm saying? BX, shout out to Hit and Miss, man. We don't miss on this side.